Hello, welcome to Lawrence Valdez Horsemanship with the Natural Approach. Today I'd like to talk to you about bits, and as you can see I have several different bits here, so I'm going to talk fast because I don't want to go over 5 or 6 minutes. And if you have any comments, please be sure to leave your comments at the end of the video so that we can answer questions. We're going to start with the snaffle bit. This is a regular snaffle bit. As you can see, it's got a broken mouthpiece. It's just a regular iron snaffle bit, O-ring. Snaffle bits are used for a direct rein, that is an outward pull. It's good for starting horses that need to go back to the basics, and you need to bend ahead, a lot of bending, flexing, both vertically and laterally. A snaffle bit isn't necessarily used for an indirect rein, although it can be to move a shoulder over. It's more of a direct rein out. Here's another snaffle bit. This one has a copper mouthpiece. I don't know if you can see that or not. It's a little bit thinner in thickness, and I want to note that the thinner the snaffle bit is, the more severity or more leverage that you have. The thicker the snaffle bit is, the less severe it is. Okay, this here is a snaffle bit with a gag combo. This is used to apply, it's on an English headstall. This applies pressure as you pull down on the pole and upward on the mouth. Again, this is for a direct rein and to get a vertical flexion in your horse's head. So that's a very good bit. This is a straight bar snaffle with an O ring on each side. This is used for a working horse. This was used a lot for buggy horses, work horses out in the field. It's more of a straight pull, no broken mouthpiece. This is an O-ring snaffle, as you can see, that we just talked about. It's pretty thick, so it would not be real severe. This would be a good colt starting snaffle. This is a twisted wire snaffle. This is used for horses that have a little more of a tougher mouth, and it gives you more leverage on the sides. So this is a twisted, it's thin. This can be a pretty severe bit if you don't have the right hands. Next, I want to go to the Tom Thumb. A lot of people talk about the Tom Thumb. What it is a snaffle mouthpiece. This is a copper mouthpiece here with about a 3.5, maybe a 4-inch shank. This bit you would go after you use the snaffle. So you'd go to a snaffle, then a Tom Thumb if you care for Tom Thumbs. I particularly don't use a lot of Tom Thumbs because there's other bits that I feel work better for me in my hands. But you would go from a snaffle to a Tom Thumb. Then from a Tom Thumb you would go to a bit like this. This is a Mylar bit, and Mylar bits are balanced. They're very, very nice bits, and this is a ported barrel. You can see that there is some give right here. Again, about a 3-inch shank. This gives you more of an indirect rein when you start teaching to neck rein and move off the outside leg and outside rein. So that's a ported barrel. This is a good bit here to advance to after the ported barrel. Again, it's a broken mouthpiece. You could even go before the ported barrel. The shanks move, but it does have a longer shank, and remember, the longer the shank, the more severe or more leverage you are going to have. So the shank gives you leverage. All right, these right here are swivel shank bits. These are paso bits. You can see the spoon. I want to talk a minute about the spoon. When you check the severity of a spoon or how it fits in your horse's mouth, this is not a wicked bit. It is a very balanced bit, and horses love it. You bring your hand straight out, you cup your hand over the bit, and that's how it feels in your horse's mouth. There again, a swivel shank, which lessens the severity. The longer the shank, the more leverage you have. This bit fits really nice in a horse's mouth. This goes on a horse that is more advanced and going into a finished bridle horse. Here's another paso bit with a different size shank. Again, a spoon and rollers. My quarter horses even love this bit. Both of these bits. Horses love them, okay? This is a nice reining bit. It's got a low port grazing with a swivel mouthpiece in there. The shank is not real long, so the severity isn't real bad on this, but you can pick up and move shoulders, and you have the leverage that you need. This right here would be the next bit that I would go to if I needed to pick up more shoulder. Barrel horses, this is really good for picking up a shoulder to go around a barrel. It is a chain mouthpiece, which is not severe at all. It just lays over your horse's tongue and mouth. The shanks swivel, and there's a lot of give there. The next bit I'd like to talk to you about is this shank bit. This has a little bit of a swivel, but it is a solid bar across here, which does not allow it to have a lot of give. This is a spoon right here, and it's copper with a roller. And the roller we call a cricket. And this, horses that are nervous and fidgety, they love this bit, but this bit is for a finished bridle horse. You would not put this in a colt's mouth or a younger type horse. This bit goes into a horse's mouth that has had all of these other bits previous. It takes a very light hand. It's not a severe bit. Remember, bits are only as severe as your hands, okay? But horses love this roller. It pacifies them. This bit is along the same line, okay? It doesn't have the spoon over the mouthpiece, but it's got a roller, and the shank is about the same. Thank you very much. And remember, if you have any comments, please make them at the end of the video in the comment section, and I will answer questions. Have a good day.